I have really nothing to say.
That's what I think.
The Ravens played perfect football from start to finish. There's nothing I have to say.
Minus the Zay pick, but that was...
That's different. That was a whole different thing. I just feel bad for Joe Burrow. I feel like that man's like slowly losing the love for the game as the weeks progress. And he's just looking at it like...
All right.
I really think he might be the next in.
Welcome back to the Triple Threat Podcast presented by Betalytics Sports Betting. It is Instant Reaction Monday, week 15. It was a pretty good day.
Pretty good day. Can't complain
Both
too
of
much.
me and Michael's teams played today. Jesse's plays tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or Monday.
Well, we played it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, like... So we both of our teams won.
Yeah.
My team pitched a shutout today.
Which is not what you wanted, but I mean...
the Saints won, so that helps.
Yep, some source of joy from that.
Hey,
the Saints
you gotta have fun.
It was a great day for me. Bills won, and the
like,
Bills won, and the Chiefs lost. It's a great day for me.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great day for me.
We don't want to see anyone get hurt, so...
No, yeah.
Hopefully Patrick Mahomes can recover quickly because he did tear his ACL today. Who else got hurt? Didn't someone else get hurt?
I think...
I know Christian Watson
got a shoulder thing.
Didn't someone
Micah
else?
Parsons got hurt.
Micah Parsons has
It looked like he
injury.
may have torn his something messed
up. It was
up.
non-contact, so that's never
fun.
a good thing. But hopefully both of those guys... Hopefully Micah's okay. It's not that serious, but...
now that we know that
that's unfortunate.
Mahomes got an ACL injury, that's basically going to take him out for maybe the rest of 2026? Potentially, who knows? I mean, now he's going to have until 2026 to recover, so he could probably be back, but...
That's probably like I don't know. It depends. I mean, they're super athletes, so it just depends on how his body reacts and heals. So...
But it does suck. I'm not saying that the ACL injury is what I wanted. What I wanted was just them not to be in the playoffs, which now we're going to have some parity going into this year of the playoffs, so... Should be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, it was good. It was a good day of football. Yeah, get ready to do our...
Can I say something based off of what you just said? It's like, this will be the first playoff since 1998 to not have Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, or Peyton Manning. That's
crazy.
Right now we know you're not going to get Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes.
Yep. But Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are still on the table.
This just came through, but it's basically what we said. Schefter said Micah Parsons the initial belief is that he tore his ACL. But they'll do testing to see if that's actually true.
That really hurts the Packers.
So if that's indeed true, then that definitely is a huge dent in the Packers playoff chances to do a lot.
And they just ruled Christian Watson with the chest injury.
So it hurts the Packers big time because he was playing. I think he was top 5 in sacks or top 7, something like that. But yeah, he was playing out of his mind, so that definitely is a big blow.
He was top 5. He was tied with Nick Benito with 12.5.
So we'll see what happens with the Packers, but they're still a good team, so they still got a shot. But now we're going to get a 3-minute drill where we go through every single game from Week 15 in 3 minutes or less and give our instant reactions. Ready?
I'm ready when you are.
All right. Ready, set, go.
Falcons, Bucks.
Kyle Pitts.
I hate Kyle Pitts.
Dude, Kyle Pitts.
Hate Kyle Pitts.
Hey, come play in Washington.
Kyle Pitts. That's all we gotta say. That's all we have to say.
What was that?
Oh, Kirko Thuggins. Give him some credit. He had a great game.
And the Bucks choked.
That too.
That doesn't hurt.
I guess we'll start with the game recently. Packers, Broncos.
Bo Nix doesn't deserve all the disrespect that he gets.
I think what we already said, losing Parsons and Watson is huge for the Packers.
That's going to kill the season. I think that might hurt their season.
Yeah. Browns, Bears.
It's going to hurt a lot. Browns, Bears, I mean...
What I expected.
The Browns have no offense.
They need weapons.
But Garrett's on his 20th sack. Or 20 and a half.
That's the only bright spot.
That's the only bright spot. he might get to 20. He might get to 25 plus. Who knows? Ravens, Bengals, shutout.
Yeah.
But turnovers from both quarterbacks.
It was weird. It was
very weird.
Bro, I'm just going to say, that pick six was insane.
The first half did not describe the second half.
Yeah. Chargers, Chiefs.
Chargers, Chiefs.
Unfortunate about Mahomes.
Yeah.
But the Chargers keep it rolling.
It was a sloppy game.
Yeah.
Just both sides. It wasn't really fun.
Bills, Patriots. What a game.
Bills, Patriots.
What
that was a crazy game.
Drake,
the Patriots
I still
choked.
love you, Drake, man, but
you choked.
The defense choked more.
That's why I asked out of you.
Well, they only scored. What they scored?
Time.
10 minutes or 10 points.
Commanders, Giants.
Commanders, Giants.
I really don't have much to say about this game, honestly.
He had a great game.
Yeah.
Good for the Commanders.
Yeah. Eagles, Raiders.
Eagles, Raiders.
They needed a get-right game. They got their get-right game. They got their get-right game. So this is good for them.
The Eagles looked pretty good.
It's fun. You get to beat up on one of the worst teams in the league.
Exactly.
It's fun to do that.
Sometimes you need that
we did
to
that
get
too.
on track.
Hey,
we've all done it before.
I'm not hating it.
This happens. Jags, Jets. Again.
Trevor Lawrence probably had the best game.
6 touchdowns is insane.
That's the best game of his career. Easily.
I mean, that's the best.
I might have to argue, but we'll do it after.
That's the best game.
Playoff game?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
That's the best game of most people's career.
True. Texans, Cardinals.
Texans
Cardinals. Texans are hot.
Texans look good.
Yeah. Lions, Rams.
Lions, Rams.
2 really good teams, and the Rams just pulled out a win. Even though Devontae Adams did leave with an injury, which might hurt them. But we'll see how that goes.
Puka's a beast, and Stafford's there.
Let's hope he's not hurt too bad. I saw he went down.
Yeah.
Saints, Panthers. We gotta go. Saints, Panthers. Gosh dang it, Panthers.
Dang
it.
The Panther. I'm not picking the Panthers again either.
Okay. 49ers, Titans.
49ers, yeah.
Seahawks, Colts.
Seahawks, Colts.
What a game! What a game by Philip Rivers.
Good for Philip Rivers.
Good for him.
What a game by Philip Rivers. How many seconds we got? 2. Oh yes. We're still good.
Question.
All right.
Do the Panthers play the Saints? Play the Falcons anymore?
Ooh, let me check.
If that's the case, that's gonna be really funny for you guys picking a game. Tie.
Yeah. No.
First predicted tie.
Let's see.
I'm
no. They played Tampa Bay.
No, just
they played
toss.
Tampa Bay twice and the Seattle Seahawks once.
Ugh.
So no.
Okay.
I don't have to live in that reality.
That'd be
Thank
good.
God.
I would just be like, I don't want to pick it.
We still have the Vikings-Cowboys game that's happening in an hour, a couple minutes actually. Cowboys are still 5.5-point favorites for that one. And the Monday night game, obviously, as you mentioned, Dolphins-Steelers. Steelers are 3-point favorites. So both of those games will be excited to watch. But
updates on TJ at all?
He will be out.
Oh, dang.
He will be out. Devon Achane will be playing tomorrow.
Dang, that sucks.
So
not Achane, but
that was crazy. That was crazy.
Did you guys hire the Chargers?
I don't
medical
know
staff or
I
something?
don't know what happened. I'm not.
That's just like a freak thing. Like they get that. They get. He said it was from dry needling.
Yeah, they do it all the time. So it's just like nobody thought that was gonna happen. So
what happened with Teddy? That's why it was like.
Yeah. At least again in that fashion.
Teddy Bridgewater. Remember when he was on the Chargers?
That was Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor, that was the Dolphins, but same thing. I know.
Wrong,
that was right before Herbert, because that happened. He was out for like a month, and then Herbert.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. I feel confident that Highsmith will take over that role on the end role, and I think Herbig and Jack Sawyer will.
Playing?
Huh?
Herbert's
as of right now, yeah, Herbig is playing, and Jack Sawyer are playing. So I feel confident about that at least. We'll see how long it takes TJ to recover so that he can get back on the field. Obviously, I'm not rushing it because it's something like a punctured hole in your lung. You should not have to rush that at all.
Well,
and it is the Dolphins at home, so it's not like it's anything crazy.
You have to play them again, and I'd rather have
him for Week 18 than have him for this game. Absolutely. But
I'm not saying that he will he will be out for that.
But you'd rather have the hope of him being there.
There's a chance. They said he's gonna play again, so I don't know if that means if they get to the playoffs. But like I said, Tyrod Taylor was out for a month, but I don't know the severity of each of those.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that either.
To be fair, you guys wouldn't play until December, January
they play in 3 weeks.
So it'd be about a month.
A little less than a month.
Yeah.
A little less than a month.
Yeah, I'm saying like Taylor was out for a month, and
well, it also happened earlier on in the week.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's out for a month, he could be back still for that game.
I'm fairly confident he'll be back because they were saying the surgery went fine. He got cleared. He's with the Steelers right now, so it's not like he's still in the hospital. So
we'll
see how that goes.
I'm just throwing it out there because I don't know how
I don't disagree.
A punctured
that
lung
is a
works.
possibility.
So
that's definitely a possibility.
We don't know if medically.
Yeah, we're not medically sound on this podcast, obviously.
No. I'm just going off of what has previously happened before.
We got that web indeed.
What game do we want to talk about? Because honestly, the Ravens-Bengals game, there's not really much to talk about. Y'all kind of cooked them.
I mean, there's not much to talk about.
Yeah, we could do Bills Patriots.
We could talk Bills Patriots
a little bit. We gotta talk at least a little bit about our games.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about?
I can talk about my game. I haven't had a game to talk about since week 4.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I was gonna say 4 or 5, but then I realized how bad we were week 5.
That was like a combination.
All right, I guess we could. You watch the game. I'll let you talk about it because I have nothing on this. So you talk.
I watched the game.
Yeah, Marcus Mariota had a great game. He does what he does best. He manages the ball, knows how to facilitate it to great people. Jalen Lane had a punt return for a touchdown. That was crazy. Our defense had moments. We showed some good signs. Had a few stops. Obviously, we stopped him good enough.
You think Von Miller's coming back?
He said he is.
He did?
He was on his podcast basically saying, yeah, I want to come back. I've seen pieces for signs of what we can do when we're healthy, and I'd like to at least give it another shot. And he was like,
yeah, why not?
I was talking to Jake earlier about the players who I want us to re-sign from our team. Mm-hmm. He was one of them, Bobby Wagner and Debo, and then Noah Brown. If we can bring those 4 guys back,
as long as Bobby wants to play.
Yeah, as long as Bobby still wants to suit up.
Not saying he doesn't.
I'm gonna say
we're not saying he doesn't.
Oh no, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying
like possibility.
I'd love to have him come back because if we're gonna go draft a linebacker, mm-hmm. I would love to have him work up our
mentor
future
him.
Yep. Imagine having him and as mentors. Imagine having
Von Miller
as
Wagner mentor
if we get an edge rusher.
Yeah,
because he's got. It's like there's athleticism and then there's skill. Mm-hmm. If you can teach him different skills, that's to go along with the young player's athleticism.
That goes a long way.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's how you get monsters.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's important, especially because the biggest thing for you guys is to get another pass catcher and bolster up the defense. And then you guys
there's one player I've seen. There's 2 players I want us to, if I can have us go out and get 2 players. Mm-hmm. I want us to go try and get Kyle Pitts. Because I know we would actually know how to use him. Because he doesn't. We also need a new tight end.
Unfortunately.
Most likely ours is retiring or not playing for a while.
Yeah. That's true.
But another guy is Brandon Ayuk. I know he's coming off
this again.
I mean, he is. I mean, he's not playing on the 49ers.
It's just funny. It's just funny. We're circling back to the Brandon Ayuk rumored to go to the Commanders.
It's a lot cheaper. It'll be cheaper now than it was then.
It's just funny.
I mean, he did this to himself.
He did.
Not
the
one.
Injury,
he had an injury, but 2, he also had all
the drama, and he started the drama was him, but the injury was.
You know, it was funny when he was actually healthy and playing for the Niners. He was up there in top.
He was a dog.
He did.
He was up there 15-10 conversations for wide receivers.
They were talking about making him the highest paid wide receiver.
I mean, the butterfly catch was pretty insane.
Dude.
The butterfly catch was insane.
He's very good.
He was almost Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
He would have been Super Bowl MVP. He's very good.
If they won, he would have been Super Bowl MVP.
So
you better make him happy.
Yeah, shoot, for sure.
Well, that's just diva wide receiver mentality. No matter what.
I know.
You got George Pickens, you got Brandon Ayuk, you got CeeDee Lamb,
AJ Brown at times.
AJ Brown a lot of times.
Did you see the thing about George Pickens? The Fowler thing. No. It was a good fit for George Pickens this offseason to sign with would be, I think it was the Ravens and someone else.
The Chiefs?
Yeah, I've heard the Ravens were talks of getting him,
I did recently say I would love George Pickens.
I'm gonna say
so. You did say that.
Let's say what's a team that wouldn't be good with wouldn't want to sign George Pickens?
A team that doesn't want to deal with
the drama.
Just his personality.
As a receiver,
Tampa Bay, they don't need him because they have a lot of wide receivers now.
Okay,
but say if they got him for a good deal, they wouldn't take him.
No, I do agree with you that every team would love his services and his skill.
His services, jeez, what is that?
Like him playing football.
No, I get what you're saying.
Just say you want him on the team. Services is crazy, but that's just big.
I love to see him in.
That's his job. That's what he provides as his service.
Except if
his entertainment playing football.
Not New York. Well, yes, New York.
Giants or Jets?
Bills. The only real New York team.
You guys took that too seriously.
But then I remember
the wrong way.
It's a joke.
To be fair, though,
oh my gosh,
he also sucks in the cold, so you don't want to send him to Buffalo.
See, I was trying to make a point, and now you cut me off, and now I don't even remember my full point.
When it comes
something about services, and then I'm not even trying to make a joke about. That's what you're. I'm just trying to get your train of thought.
Everyone would love him, his
on
skill,
their team. Yes,
and him producing for their team, but not every team wants to deal with a wide receiver that'll complain and throw fits if he doesn't get his way or the ball.
I know where your mind's going. Don't
you don't know where my mind's going. I want to see him go to New England.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. Yeah. Because they were talking about getting A.J. Brown in a trade. So why would it not be surprising that with the money they have, they would get George Pickens?
But it's just if you want a guy who can tame down an ego man.
Diggs?
Look what he did with Diggs. He made him into a team player who wants to work with everyone.
Are we sure that was him or was that Cardi B?
No, it wasn't.
I feel like Cardi B would make it worse.
Yeah, this is probably the opposite.
How? They have a baby now. He's a dad.
Have you seen Cardi B? I wouldn't.
I'm not talking about it.
I wouldn't technically say that's a person that would tame down somebody.
I'm not judging her based on her character.
Before he got a full off-season practice with them, he was on a boat hanging out with Cardi B.
And a lot of other women.
And some stuff.
But
allegedly.
I'm just saying, I'm not judging Cardi B.
We saw pictures of it online.
I'm not going to do it.
I'm not judging Cardi B. Oh gosh, I'm going to choke. But just based off what we see, I wouldn't characterize her as someone that's.
We're getting far away from the Commanders topic. Let's get back to.
Washington.
Let's get back to.
Bill got. All right.
Brandon Ayuk.
I did.
Bill got a touchdown. Terry McLaurin got a touchdown. Who else got? Jalen Lane got a touchdown. Who else scored?
Terry.
A lot of people scored in this game. Terry, Ja'Cory Carson-Merritt, Jalen Lane.
So you have Merritt.
I thought we had one more.
And Lane. So that's 21.
We scored 28 points.
You scored 29.
You had field goals. There were field goals in there, buddy.
And then you have 3 field goals.
Yeah.
So we were watching a lot of games at once. So I didn't know we scored field goals. Honestly,
you had at least 3.
Yeah, you had 3.
Okay, that's fair.
3.
Yeah.
That'd be 24.
Our math's still off.
But let's not.
Did you miss an extra point?
Did we get a safety?
Let's not do math right now. I don't know. Let's just not do math right now.
However you got to 29.
Math is not a good thing for anyone.
Dude,
right now.
Math is overrated.
Yeah, but.
But yeah.
Want to go Ravens?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Why
not? So.
They needed a get-right game, and the Ravens got a get-right game.
This was a must-win game, obviously. Their backs are against the wall now. They have to at least. This is the low part or the low level scenario, I guess I would say.
Worst case
they have
scenario?
to go at least 2-2, and then I think it's the Steelers would have to lose two out of their next 4.
Which is possible.
Basically, we have to go the same record to go out of the rest of the regular season for the Ravens to get in.
Yeah, because now you have to go 10. Yeah,
but
if you lose another game,
let's just handle business one game at a time and just do it. Control our own destiny. How about that?
Not to say anything. I have really nothing to say.
That's what I think.
The Ravens played perfect football from start to finish. There's nothing I have to say.
Minus the Zay pick, but that's
different. That was a whole different thing. I just feel bad for Joe Burrow. I feel like that man's slowly losing the love for the game, as the weeks progress, and he's just looking at it like,
all right.
I really think he might be the next Andrew. I really feel like he's gonna just be like, I'm done. I'm done.
I've heard rumors of him requesting a trade.
I don't think he's done playing football. I think he's done with Cincinnati.
I think he's.
Which
if he
any quarterback
Cincinnati,
in this situation would be.
But sorry, Michael.
If he were to leave Cincinnati, I've saw some of his top trade destinations.
We were in a conversation. That's not happening.
But
Pittsburgh was.
We would not. We don't have the money.
No. I never said what. I never say Pittsburgh.
I'm saying there were, as in past tense, there were people talking about that. Not anymore.
Would you like to hear the ones that I've seen?
Sure.
I saw this is in the situation of Matt Stafford retiring. Would be the Rams.
I saw the Rams.
The Vikings.
What if they're a package deal? If Joe Burrow leaves, Jamar Chase goes with him.
Well then,
dude,
that'd be disgusting.
I'm sorry. Then your duo would be Puka Nacua and Jamar Chase.
Yeah, that'd be disgusting.
Because probably Devontae Adams might retire too.
Like I said.
Well, yeah, he said whenever Stafford goes, he's
or the Vikings. Like you just said, get the band back together.
He might reconsider that if immediately Joe Burrow comes in.
It's the Vikings. Get the band back together.
Oh, you seem pretty serious.
Vikings.
Get the band back together.
I would love to see that.
Justin Jefferson, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase.
And Clyde Edwards-Helaire just calls up. He's like,
just be like, hey, since we're just bringing everyone back together, can I pull up?
Right. What's his name? Moss comes out of retirement for. You need a tight end. You need a tight end.
I think.
There was one other team. I'm sorry.
Good.
Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on what the team was.
I don't even remember.
Oh my gosh, it was.
I saw a post. It had like a bunch of teams.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that.
Colts? No, it wasn't the Colts.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Colts would be bad.
I gotta pull. Wait.
I'll give my thoughts.
Yeah.
Well, you guys figure that out.
If I remember, I'll say it.
But with this game, I think the Ravens got back to. I think they played a pretty clean. They played a pretty clean game besides the Zay Flowers interception, which was off his hands, and a crazy pick by Jordan Battle. Derrick Henry had a great game, 11 carries, 100 yards, so he averaged I think it was 6 yards a carry. Keaton Mitchell had a good game. Lamar looked good running the ball. He looked good when he had to
escape from the
throw. No, he looked good passing the ball, because lately everyone's been saying, he's so inaccurate. The injuries, they're is he regressing?
I wouldn't say inaccurate. I would just say he's not the same Lamar Jackson because he's not healthy.
No, people were saying because of his injuries.
No, that's what I'm saying. I disagree.
His mechanics are
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I disagree because faulty. The injury is.
Yeah, that's a bit of the reason. That's gonna affect your.
I'm not saying that he's
mechanics
himself is inaccurate. No.
But no, just they're saying the injuries are causing his mechanical issues, and then that's causing the inaccuracy.
No, so I do agree. Okay, never mind.
But yeah, I mean, the offensive line played pretty well. I mean, I was happy with how they played for the most part. The right guard, Daniel Floyd, no Raven fan likes that guy because he literally blocks air. If you look up one of the videos from the game, he's literally blocking nobody.
You told us to look at it.
He's just standing there.
I've seen that's just.
The defense showed up. The defense definitely showed up with the pick six. Which was crazy. A shutout, obviously. Joe Burrow looked like they had no answers for the defense. Yeah, he threw 2 picks actually. But yeah, the running game, Chase Brown only had 53 yards, P. Ryan had 42. Jamar Chase had his, but it's Jamar Chase. He's not you can only hope to contain that guy and not let him just wreck the whole game.
Yeah.
So I was pretty happy. Zay looked good. I was happy with the passing game overall. They didn't really throw it a ton anyway, so.
Zay Flowers
We just got breaking news. Parsons tore his ACL.
Okay. So Micah did tear his ACL.
Yep.
We'll get back to that if you guys want to.
No, I just wanted to mention it because I literally just got a notification on here.
But yeah, I mean, overall, Lamar looked good. He looked decisive for the most part. took a couple sacks that I wasn't really happy about, but
what can you do?
I mean, it is what it is, but you just hope that he can escape. Because one of them, the guy was just laying there, and you didn't see him. Like the defender, because he was hurt. So, we got to keep going. We got the Patriots next week on Sunday Night Football. We just got to keep stacking wins, control our own destiny. But I'm very happy with how they played today.
I think if you're
dominated,
I think if you're a Ravens fan, there's a lot of positives you can take from this game. There's a lot of because this could have been a point where they could have just been like, our season's over. We're not gonna keep putting out the energy that we should, and they didn't. They went out there and they played Ravens football and they played really well. So now, like you said, you got the Patriots next week, which is going to be a tough game. It's going to be very defensive. I think that will be whoever has the ball last is pretty much going to win that game. Like I've said multiple times, I don't think it's going to be an offensive juggernaut game unless Drake May and Lamar Jackson try to go toe for toe with each other. But need this win. You need this win and to keep you guys in the hunt for the playoffs at this point, and to win the division because the division's still up for grabs. We don't have it firm. We don't have it firmly. So, yeah, it's good. It's a good win for you.
Also, Ed Reed was at practice. Like he came over to practice this week, and I definitely think that when legends like that from your team show up, and you're in a tough spot. And you're not exactly having the season you're hoping for, I think that type of thing will give you a shot of energy, of positivity, of let's go out and handle business.
Because the Ravens know when you have a generational talent like Lamar Jackson, you know the playoffs is always in the cards. So you have to play.
They have to get it done.
It's expected. So you have to play good football from September, and especially December and January is when you have to play your best
there's
football. Teams
where if you look at them, they're like, they made the playoffs. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. And then there's teams like, oh, shoot, they didn't make the playoffs.
They were supposed to.
It's just a no. You expect it.
Yeah.
This is, getting into the playoffs is an expectation.
It's not
at minimum. That's the minimum expectation, is to get to the postseason.
No, I agree. And I think that's where you get a guy like that who's had success with that team before, knows what it takes to get them over the hump, and just encourages them and pushes them to get to that point. So, yeah, Patriots next week. It's gonna be a good one.
And I love the attitude that the defense has now.
Yeah, it's good attitude.
After they got Draymond Jones, just the aggressive get after you type energy and attitude. I love it.
So, yeah.
I love it.
And I think I'll just say for me, with the Steelers, going into tomorrow, I'm expecting...
Is it snowing there? Or did it snow?
Not snow. It's going to be cold.
Where?
I know cold,
Pittsburgh.
Not snow. They probably did get snow from the snowstorm we had.
Let me see what the weather is for tomorrow in Pittsburgh.
Because I saw the Dolphins practicing in the snow, and I was like...
It probably snowed today.
It probably snowed today.
I didn't know if there was
Right now it's saying it's going to be about 22 degrees at game time tomorrow.
Dude, the game in Cincinnati was -6.
I know.
That's if there's no wind tomorrow,
That's if there's no wind. The wind's going to make it worse. So, biggest thing...
Especially in that stadium.
Yeah.
It's a windy stadium.
Biggest thing for us, I'm hoping that the loss of TJ Watt doesn't hurt us defensively. I'm hoping that A-Rod can keep going with the offensive performance he had last week, and that we can just hold Achane to a few yards. That's my big...
If you can hold the run game...
If we hold Achane to a few yards, I feel like we have the game comfortably. If he has a big game, it's up in the air. And I think that's to be expected. So.
All right, you guys want to...
Fraud or Frill? Let's get into it.
All right, now it's time for Fraud or Frill. We're going to give our biggest winner and biggest loser from Week 15. Do you guys have one off the top here? Or you want to go first?
Mine's the Bills.
Okay.
I think the Bills needed a win to keep themselves into the divisional race one. That's going to keep them... Hope they could still win the AFC East. That's still in the cards for them. So now they just have to hope that the Patriots lose a couple more games, which could be happening. And yeah, I think they really... The first half, as abysmal the first half they had, they really turned it up in the second half. They really got the offense moving. Josh Allen was a different quarterback in that second half. James Cook had a great game running the football. And honestly, Drake May didn't have a bad game. He got the ball where it needed to be. TreVeyon Henderson looked great today.
Yeah.
Like,
that
incredible.
dude is
Goodness gracious. That dude is going to be a great running back for that team. And, yeah, I think it's not a loss that I would say the Patriots have to look at back and be like, this sucks. I think this is more like now they know what to expect in December games. Like, the games only get tougher. You're not going to have a 10-game winning streak with all these games that you've won so far. These games are going to get tougher. So Drake May has to go into next week with the mentality of not all these games are going to be gimmies. But
you got to have a little adversity.
Yeah.
And not just be complacent or end up that creeping in.
So excited to see what the Bills do next week. I don't know. Who do they play next week? I think it's...
The Bills?
Who did the Bills... The Bills play the Bills next week?
No, did you say who did the Bills
play?
Yeah,
who did the Bills play next week? Cleveland. Ooh, okay, that'll be interesting. Okay, so hopefully they keep the momentum going with Cleveland.
Are gonna crush them.
Defensive. I think the Cleveland defense.
Where is it?
Good question.
Is it in Buffalo?
It is in Cleveland.
Oh.
And the last two games
are a little bit, but
so Philly's going to New York. So that'll be interesting.
That hurts the run game.
Yeah, that's gonna be very interesting. So.
Philly's going to the
Philly's going to
Giants.
Buffalo. Yeah, no, Philly's going to Buffalo.
Remember, New York is that's the only real New York team.
New York. Yeah. All right. But yeah, my winner is the Bills.
Okay. My winner is gonna be.
And you can go biased. It's fine. We get it.
I was gonna say the Eagles.
We didn't talk about the Eagles. Go ahead, talk about it.
I'm gonna say the Eagles are my winner just because this was the type of game that they needed, just based off of like the confidence of the offense, that they needed to get back on track. They needed some positive momentum, because let's be honest, it hasn't been the easiest last month for them, and they've been pretty inconsistent on offense since they have another new offensive coordinator this year who hasn't had a bad year, but he hasn't had a great year. It's just been very inconsistent for their offense.
I think from what you see,
a lot of O-line injuries too.
I think what you saw from Kellen Moore last year to what Patullo's done this year, there's definitely been a drop off offensively.
Yeah, Kellen Moore's he's an offensive guru type guy. Like, but he's also, an offensive genius.
I will agree with you. I think the offensive line being injury riddled this year also doesn't help them.
Yeah,
and so there's that as well too.
And it helps when they have, and it was good for them today because they established the run game. Saquon got 22 carries. The average per carry wasn't great. It was 3.5, but they stuck with it. Dallas got, and then the passing game opened up.
Dallas Goedert had 2 touchdowns.
He had 70 yards, 2 touchdowns.
How many tight ends had two plus touchdowns this week? I saw like 3 or 4.
I don't know.
I saw Brock Bowers did. Pitts did. Not Zerts.
Kincaid and Knox, I think each had... no, not each. I think Kincaid had 2.
Maybe, but then...
Yeah, Knox had...
Sorry.
But yeah,
then the defense had a great game. They had 6 sacks. 4 sacks, 6 tackles were lost, an interception. So this was I know it's the Raiders, but it's that type of game where it was probably needed, where they needed a team where they could use them to get back on track and get some momentum.
Yeah, I think a lot when you look at the Eagles like going against the Raiders, a lot of Eagles fans were like, this is not a gimme, because they knew how bad they've been playing for the past 3 weeks, to be like, we could lose to the Raiders. It's a possibility. How bad they have been playing, it was a possibility. But the Eagles showed how good they are when one, the offensive playmaking is good, and 2, when everybody is executing it to the level that they should be. Mm-hmm. So when all that stuff goes together, that's why the Eagles shut out the Raiders.
All right, who's your winner?
There's 2 I've been going back and forth between now. Again, I know it's like there's winners this week.
You can say 2.
I'm gonna say the Rams.
No, I respect that.
That was a big win for them today. They taking down the Lions.
Tough game.
I think that knocked them into first place.
They officially clinched the playoffs with that win.
And that also hurts the Lions on their attempts to get in, which makes their playoff chances a lot better.
8-6 now.
8-6, yeah, and they have us in a couple weeks. Yeah, us is upcoming
next week. Yeah.
And then Minnesota on Christmas Day, and then Chicago is their last game.
Those are winnable games for
very winnable games for the Lions. Yeah,
the Lions. So for the Rams, beating them now helps them out a lot.
I want to see what happened.
And for the
Puka Nacua, I don't know. Like, but Devontae Adams is down with an injury. It's just
I want to see what they said about that because it said hamstring, but I don't know if it's serious or not.
They said it doesn't look good. That's all I've heard from the coach.
Did not return after suffering a non-contact hamstring injury, and the status for Thursday's game. Okay, yeah, because they played Thursday night, so they have a short week.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
That's gonna suck. I don't think we're gonna see Adams next week. If I'm gonna be honest, I would be very surprised if he's on them.
Yeah, Thursday. It depends on the severity, but like I don't think it's worth pushing him out there.
No. And also, Puka Nacua would benefit from that because then he would get more touches either way. So him and Tutu Atwell would do really well. Yeah. So
it's just not worth the risk.
No, it's not.
Because like you're gonna be in the playoffs. You're gonna have a high seed.
You already clinched the playoffs.
Yeah, like you're
so there's nothing else you have to do.
You're gonna have a pretty high seed.
Yeah.
So like it's not worth like him going out there and then.
You'd rather have you'd rather want to have Devontae Adams in the playoffs than have him next week against the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree.
You got 2 winners, you said?
Yeah, I was gonna say the other one was the Broncos. I was gonna say.
Yeah, for like one
for the 1
purposes.
seed.
Yeah. Both 2 1 seeds. Didn't know which AFC like.
Home field NFC. For the Broncos is huge. For them.
That's huge.
It's huge
for the Broncos. That's huge.
All right, losers.
I'm going to say the Bucks.
Yeah, that was bad.
I think
that was tough.
From what we've seen from the Bucks so far this year, and seeing how bad it's gone down since then, and we thought with Bucky Irving coming back, it would like actually up a level.
They have all their weapons.
Better. Everybody's healthy. Evans almost had 200 yards. We almost had the money on the 200 yards right there, which is crazy.
He almost got to what he had.
He might got the average. He's got to get the average. But yeah, I think it's a combination of the offense, but I also think
if they make the
their
playoffs,
defense also isn't doing great either.
No.
When they do like a season like stat line like that, do they count the playoffs?
I don't think so.
No.
That's regular season.
Okay.
Like the 1,000-yard thing?
Yeah, or like a 4,000-yard season.
Because if you remember last year literally went to the last game, and then they got the last yard to get.
Oh yeah, if it's like the 4,000 or 3,000 total yards, that will probably, and it will say like including playoffs.
Mm-hmm. That would, yeah.
Okay.
But like the 1,000-yard receivers, the 1,000-yard back, that's like regular season.
I also think it's just the fact that you let Kyle Pitts have 166 yards and 3 touchdowns on you, which is the best game of his career so far that we've seen.
It's also crazy that we talk about Kyle Pitts like that because he's a freak.
Dude's
but like they don't use him.
Like
he has you got ability. A 6'6", 250 tight end, and you telling me now he had his best game of the year?
Because they don't use him.
Crazy work.
The Falcons just don't do it.
No.
I'm gonna say this again. Washington, go pick him up. Use him.
Just get him out of Atlanta. Like get him somewhere that they'll use him.
Dude, I saw something that's scary a little bit. The concept of it. I saw the idea that like this is before
the Chiefs.
Yes, it was the Chiefs. Why
I don't want that. I don't.
Sorry,
let me talk.
I just wanted to guess.
Yeah,
sorry.
I was gonna say this is before the injury of Patrick Mahomes because like.
You mean like if they traded him mid-season?
No, Kelsey retires, and they go and say, you know what, Kyle Pitts.
Okay.
Let's go get you. You're our new Kelsey. Like,
you're our Kelsey replacement.
And like he knows how to use a tight end.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that'd be.
No, it would be disgusting for sure. But yeah, the Bucs are just hurting their chances. Luckily, the Panthers lost today, so that I don't think that moves them up in the standings. Let me see.
The Bucs, I think they just.
Tampa Bay is now in first place.
Yeah.
So it's a flip flop right now. It's a flip flop right now. So like I said, those 2 games they play each other are crucial games. Because if anyone gets a jump over them, they're going to the
division. Yeah.
That's deciding the division.
What if they split though? That's gonna make it interesting.
Like whoever wins
the ranking, then it's just.
It's probably gonna go to division record.
That or conference record.
Who's the better division record?
If they end the season with the same,
they're both 2-2.
So if they
just tied,
they just tied. Yeah.
So what we have 4 games left.
3
games left. So if they split, so they're both or
now mind you
1-1.
Mind you, the game that
so if they both go 2-2 or 2-1,
yeah,
It'll just come down to like the division record or conference record.
And also the game that the Carolina Panthers had in between the Tampa Bay game is who did I say it was? It was oh God, who did I just say?
For the Panthers.
Yeah, who the Panthers are playing? They're playing Seattle. Bucks are playing Miami.
I don't know who I would take.
I'm not gonna say the Miami game's a gimme. But
it's definitely not a gimme with how they just played.
Gimme, but it's possible that they could still win this game. So who knows?
Like the Bucks look horrible.
But, yeah, Bucks just don't look good. And
to be fair, though,
they're ruining their chances. For
there's
the
two things you got to remember about that game they just lost to the Falcons. Kirk Cousins hasn't lost to them on Thursday night. No. The last time he played them on Thursday night, he dropped 500 yards on them.
No, but dare I say, I'm not.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into
by Kirk Cousins' game.
No. Kirk Cousins. It's like, how am I going to describe this? Kirk Cousins is just a rare occurrence. It's not a thing you can depend on, but when it comes out, it's fun to watch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, also Denver's clinched the playoffs now at this point.
Oh yeah, so did the Rams.
Locked.
Like the Rams and the.
So I think our 1 seeds are locked. I'm pretty sure. Are we pretty sure?
No, because the Patriots could still get it, and the Bears could still get it.
That's the first. Those are the first teams
that are in the playoffs. Okay,
that's crazy. It's week 15,
and we already have
I thought it was a little late.
It's still getting close. Yeah, they're all the ones are so close. So.
There's always been like some bad divisions to clinch it.
Let's move forward.
So that was your loser.
My loser was the Bucks.
My loser is gonna be the Lions because they need to. They're in a tough spot because the division is playing very well this year.
Stupidly.
They're in third place right now. They're not gonna catch the. I don't think they're gonna catch the Falcons, the Bears or
Packers. They could, because Parsons and Watson are both now out.
They're not gonna win the division.
No, absolutely not. But they could take the Packers.
So I'm gonna say it's gonna be very tough for them to make the postseason if the Packers keep winning and the Bears keep winning. Like if they keep this up,
who do the Packers play for the rest of the year?
Like they're already at a disadvantage, dropping games they shouldn't be. So earlier this year, so every single game they keep playing like this, it's just they're not gonna make the postseason. Like they have to win out.
I agree.
They have a chance right now.
Chicago next week.
Because the 7th seed is what? Green Bay?
They play Chicago next week again. Ooh, that's going to be fun.
Should be a good game.
In Chicago, too. That's going to be fun.
Who's the 7th seed right now? Like Green Bay? Is that the 7th seed?
No, the 7th seed is the Niners.
The Niners. And the Niners are 10
I'm 95% sure. Let me check.
What are they? 11-4?
Yeah, they were 10
and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there are 2 games behind the Niners.
They're the 7th seed. They're the 7th seed.
The Packers?
Packers are the 7th seed. Sorry.
So
they
they're
just updated. Yeah.
9-4. So the 6th seed's the 49ers?
Yep.
Okay. So the 6th seed, do they play the two?
The Green Bay. Green Bay would play Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
That would be.
So my point is the Lions gotta get back on track. They gotta win some games because they can't afford to keep dropping games like these big games because they're already outside of the postseason looking in. So if they want to make it, they got to win out.
Like I said, I think with the Micah Parsons injury, which is sad, I'm not trying to take it away, but now that that's a reality, that could hurt them come these last 3 games because they do play Chicago next week, and then they play Baltimore, and then they play Minnesota. So
can I say something kind of funny about the Thursday night game? So they lost it was a field goal, right? Last second field goal.
What game are you talking about?
The Falcons Thursday night.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I'm not too sure. Let me.
I'm 90.
I'll double check.
I'm trying to remember the guy's name, the kicker.
Zane Gonzalez, 43-yard field goal to end the game.
Yeah, it's they do not like Zane Gonzalez down there because he's the same guy who sent them home in the playoffs.
That is, yeah.
He was on. I was like, he looks familiar. Then I was like, oh shoot, that's the guy from Washington.
Yeah, that's actually funny. That's actually hilarious. Wow. Look at that. Okay.
There's been a lot of that. There's been a lot of turnaround in kickers because we Washington. We have a guy who kicked a game-winning field goal against us a few weeks ago. Now kicking field goals for us, and Jake Moody.
True. All right. Who's your biggest loser?
Oh shoot! I had. I'm just going to say Joe Burrow. He's the biggest loser. He's just you see him trying all this time. He's like he's such a good quarterback. Always you always see he puts out a great product. He might throw he throws a pick every now and again, but every quarterback does. As we've seen.
He's a top 5 quarterback when he's healthy.
Yeah, so then he's
at his best.
He's trying all this, and then just to constantly just get beaten the crap out of it because of his team.
And no defense and
just that's
list.
who. It's not a very deep loser, but
no,
that's who I'm saying.
He's fed up.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I think Burrow.
Oh, there's another one I had. The other one was Michael Penix.
Why is he a loser for you?
Because of Kirk Cousins playing
well.
Not
just because of Kirk Cousins playing well, just because of just seeing the team, how the team is
Well, yeah, I mean, Kirk Cousins.
They seem to be enjoying it a lot more.
Yeah, but also winning games that don't matter.
Yeah, they're just having fun at this point.
Well, I mean, basically, it matters in the eyes of you get to play spoiler against a division rival.
Yeah, so you got to make the best of your situation with a backup 38-year-old quarterback that's not good, and hopefully he can kindle some extra magic.
Maybe they'll draft another quarterback in the 5th round.
I don't know.
You need a backup that's younger than 38.
Yeah, you can get one without drafting.
I want a starting quarterback in general that's younger than 38.
You ain't got to waste a draft pick.
I want them to get the guy from Vanderbilt.
Oh, Diego Pavi.
Yeah,
Diego Pavi.
Dude, he's tough. He's tough.
But yeah, no, I
Heisman
agree.
runner-up.
I think when it comes to Joe Burrow, I think he's just struggling to play football right now. The mindset's just not there anymore, and I think he's kind of I think he's mentally checked out for the season. Mostly because the playoffs they can't make the playoffs at this point, so there's no reason for him to really.
So that's gonna be 4 officially. That's 4 straight seasons the Bengals have missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm kind of done with.
All right.
The whole Bengals are a legit Burrow and the Bengals and all
Burrow's
that crap.
legit. The Bengals are not.
Yeah, Burrow's a legit quarterback. He
is. I'm not saying that.
Joe
I'm
Burrow
just saying I don't want them in the conversation of those type of teams.
He's in an organization that doesn't want to bolster up their defense
I'm not talking about Joe Burrow. I know he's freaking good. I'm saying I don't want the Cincinnati Bengals mentioned in the tier of teams that are actual contenders going into next season. I don't want to hear it because they're not good.
Even if they bolster up their defense.
They would have to bolster up.
They would have to bolster a lot.
They'd have to go into Cleveland and get.
We've seen teams do it.
I have to believe it. I have to see it to believe it with the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's what the offseason's for.
I'm just saying.
I'm agreeing with Jake on this. 4
straight years.
You can't say it right now.
We don't do that with any other team.
I'm not saying that the Bengals are a Super Bowl contender. What I'm saying is if they do stuff in the offseason,
going into next year,
it's a conversation.
You probably will.
There's one team that always gets talked up like that, no matter what. Dallas Cowboys.
And mine too.
And more Dallas, honestly. I don't think there's a team that's convinced they're going to the Super Bowl more every year.
It's just.
I'm just saying I don't want to hear it but I will.
No, what we were saying was that Joe Burrow is legit. The team sucks.
That's always
minus T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
Yeah, that was directed at the stupid media.
Dude, have you ever seen those videos on YouTube? It's can the team with 99 offense and a 0 defense win?
No.
They'll just come up when you see random Madden videos, content creators. Yeah. That's the Bengals mindset.
The only reason that argument made sense was because 2 years ago you made an argument about the Cowboys and the Bengals.
Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago, buddy.
About how they're the same.
Because that was 2022, and that was off. I think it was off the Super Bowl appearance, unless I'm wrong.
That wasn't on. No.
That was off the Super
Bowl. That was
not immediately after the Super Bowl appearance. But I'm saying it was after.
Recently after this.
Going into that 2022 season.
That was 2023.
We started our podcast on the 2022
season. Yes, he's saying 2022.
Right? I don't even know anymore. Let's move on.
Okay.
No, I'm saying it was the 2023 season, I believe.
Okay.
Because the Bengals were good in 22.
Next segment.
I don't disagree.
So, we're going.
No, I'm sorry. I just saw what you texted, so I'm trying to.
Oh, sorry.
That's the only reason why.
Now we're going to get into the panic button where we're going to give you a team we think should panic and put it on a scale of 1 to 10. Does anyone have a team off ready to go?
I do.
Okay, Michael, go.
Kansas City Chiefs. You just lost Patrick Mahomes, so now you got to worry about next season and what you're going to do.
It's Gardner Minshew season now.
Comes back.
It's Gardner Minshew season now.
I hate to say there's this team that is this. I don't want to compare this to this because they both got equal hate. But do you remember when the Warriors lost all their players getting injured?
And everybody was happy about it?
Everyone was happy. Well, let me rephrase that. Everyone was happy that they weren't good. No one wanted to see them get injured. No, but like, then they took a season off and then got like the number 2 overall pick and they just sucked. Got the second overall pick.
Yeah.
And then they went on and went to win the championship 2 years later.
Yeah.
That could be a very big possibility because they're going to have a good pick this year and they might get a better pick next year because possibly Travis Kelce will retire. Chris Jones is looking like he's
definitely possible.
Getting close. So basically, you got a lot of older guys who are going to retire, and you're going to need to rebuild around that age. Mahomes will be your guy for. He's not that old, so it's like he's like
30.
He's not even 30.
20. He's 29 or 30.
Yeah.
So basically 30.
So your future could be good, but like for now,
he's 30.
You 30 better get work. You got a lot to worry about with a 30-year-old quarterback tearing his ACL.
Yeah, I mean
Joe Burrow did it, but he was like 25.
That's scary. It's a scary injury.
ACL injuries are never.
Oh, it was ACL.
Yeah, ACL injuries are never.
I don't even know what I said.
Mine would probably be. I think I'll probably go with the Packers. I think losing.
Same logic.
Yeah, same logic as what you said. I think losing Michael Parsons for the foreseeable future means they're gonna have to do some. Definitely a lot of. Their defense will probably still hold up well. I just don't think they'll have a very good pass rushing defense going forward.
It's a lot different problem.
Yeah.
But, like, similar reasons.
Similar reasons. And I think the Christian Watson injury, hopefully that's not too serious that he's out for the year. I think he'll be out for maybe a couple weeks at best. But, I mean, you got a first-round talent, Matthew Golden, who has not done a lot. So, hopefully he can be the spark for that team. But playoff-wise, losing him now, their ceiling now got very small, and now they have to make sure they win out to keep their playoff spot. Because, the Lions lost to the Rams, but they have very winnable games coming these next couple weeks. And if they win those games and the Packers keep losing, you're out the playoffs.
Yeah. All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't want to,
No.
Do you have...
cut you off.
Yeah.
But... You got some?
No, just make sure you saw it.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. My panic is gonna be pretty simple and quick. It's gonna be the Packers. They need that. This was a big game for them. If they want to win the division, if they want to win, not because it was a divisional game, but it's a big game, and they need to keep pace with the Bears.
Yeah.
And they just lost Michael Parsons, and yeah, I mean. You got to win big games if you want to get home field advantage in these playoffs because you got to catch the Bears. But yeah, it's going to be tough without Michael Parsons.
I agree.
And Christian Watson's because we don't know what his timetable is. But you ready for Bible?
Did we say out of 10 what our panic button was?
Oh, sorry. Mine's going to be
mine's an 8.
6.5.
Okay. 6.7.
I don't think they're going to be. I don't think they're going to be like out of the, like somewhere like they're going to be bad now. But it's going to be.
No, the offense is still good.
It's going to be tough
Jacobs
without
had his best game, I would say.
We saw what happened with Minshew.
The impact of Michael Parsons is going to be felt.
It will, for sure.
This episode is presented to you by Dubby. Energized without the crash. Get clean, jitter-free energy with Dubby Energy. No sugar, no calories, no artificial dyes. Use code THETRIPLETHREAT, all caps, for a special deal at checkout. Power up with Dubby Energy today.
What's up? And then shout out Whole Strength. Wear your faith with purpose. At Whole Strength, we're more than just clothing. We're on a mission to spread the gospel through what we wear, through faith-driven design, building a community of believers, and representing your belief with pride. Use code TRIPLE10 for an exclusive discount. Join the movement and wear your strength in Christ with Whole Strength.
But today's Bible verse of the episode is Psalm 56, verse 3 through 4, which is, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God whose word I praise, in God I trust and am not afraid. What can mere mortals do to me?" Kind of butchered that at the end. But Do you want me to repeat that
one more time, please? Yeah.
When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, whose word I praise. In God I trust and am not afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? So.
It's a very, yeah. I don't know if you had something you wanted
to say.
No,
you can go.
Yeah.
You got something?
I think you're
locked and loaded.
I think this verse is basically straightforward about living in a world that we live in, and living in a sinful world, and a lot of stuff that can happen. I think the biggest thing is that we have to trust that God is our biggest help in times of trouble. We were talking in church today about, obviously, it was Christmas season, so we were talking about the story of Jesus, but we were specifically looking into the shepherds and how God appeared to the shepherds and told them that the good news that Jesus was born, that our Savior born in Bethlehem, and then all the angels showed up and sang, and how there was joy in that moment, and how, like, he was basically saying how, like, the joy of the Lord is our strength, and that we seek God's strength, and we get his strength in joy. So, like, in grief or in times of loss or in times of difficulty, we choose joy because that's where our source is from. The source is from the Lord. So this verse basically reminds me of that, because it's like, when I'm afraid, I would rather choose joy, and then that's where I get my strength from, which is the source of joy is from the Lord. So that's a very good encouraging verse. I think that's a good verse for people who need encouragement in seasons where things are not going your way, which that's life.
Yeah.
And
comes and goes.
Yeah, I don't have much to say on that. That's all I got.
My quick thought about it would be, today in church, there was like a guest speaker, and she was talking about like her story, and like basically she was pregnant, or it was like she was like a news anchor, and she was doing all these great things, and then she got pregnant, and then she found out the baby wasn't forming correctly, and then the doctor said that like the baby had a 0% survival rate, but then they kept the baby to full term anyway, and then at the end they got to spend some time with their baby, and then the baby passed away soon after. But it was more of like, in times of like suffering and difficulty, do you run, like, God wants you to run towards him and not away from him, and put your trust in him, and no matter what you're going through, that, like, basically, like, don't be afraid. Like, the worldly things and what happened to you on earth are only temporary, and stuff that God put you through for a reason, and you can choose to run away from him or run towards him, and he wants you to run towards him, and develop your relationship with him and trust in him in times like these, and those, good or bad. But yeah, that was basically.
I think that's more running away from the worldly things, like going to alcohol, girls, drugs, and all those other things to like give you temporary happiness or temporary stress relief, whatever you want to call it. But if you go towards God or run towards God, he gives you like permanent joy, permanent happiness, permanent satisfaction, and everything, because he's the source of all we have. Yeah. So,
excuse me.
That was it. Unless you guys have anything else.
Nope.
Cool. All right. Before we end this episode of the Triple Threat Podcast, put some stuff in our comments, stuff you guys want to talk with us about, messages, Christmas list stuff. If you have some Christmas stuff you want to talk about,
Christmas time,
we can share what gifts we want for
Prayers,
Christmas. We're cool with that.
Suggestions,
all that stuff. Please put it in the comments or on our socials and everywhere, because we'll talk to you guys. And then also, check out our previous videos for NFL content and more. Getting excited about our 100th episode, which is next week. So we're locking in on that stuff and getting that stuff
coming
squared
up with
away.
ideas.
We're excited to see what comes to fruition with that. And also, we just have a lot of good stuff coming up.
A lot of big changes.
A lot of big changes. So you'll see 2026 will be a different podcast for sure. Yeah. You guys keep watching us on there. Michael, do you have anything else before we call it a night? Jake, do you have anything else before we call it a night?
Nope.
All right, hit us with that outro, brother.
That's going to wrap up this video of the Triple Threat Podcast. Make sure you go check out our channel. We appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when we drop our videos. We will see you guys next video. God bless y'all. Peace.